Hey guys!
Welcome back to another Woodpile Reacts. It's Andrew.
And Annabelle. And Adam.
And today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 10.
It's the fight we've all been waiting for.
It's the fight.
Not really, I don't want to watch this fight.
I don't have much to say.
I don't want to watch it.
This woman is
mad. Can Andrew just tell us?
No!
You're insane.
Raise your hand.
Go away.
Comment down below if you want Andrew to
happen in
Why
like
don't you
2
want to watch this
seconds.
fight?
Oh my word, because it'll be so much easier if I just know who's going to win.
Why? How's it easy?
You have problems.
Because
It's much.
you get to see.
more
I like to know what's
fighting.
happening before it happens.
Perfect for reactions.
I
Alright,
pretty
let's
much
jump
know
into it.
Why does his costume match his hair?
Who?
Deku.
That's what he wanted.
Oh! Oh! Wow. Alright. He broke the ice, but
His fingers broken.
placed the icicle behind him.
Oh.
Let's continue.
Okay.
5 more chances.
You don't have to end it quickly.
That's all the fingers on my right hand. Todoroki withstood Midoriya's power and is
Oh.
now rushing his classmates.
He's going up front. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Not his shoes!
He's making barriers. Oh my. Oh. What happened? No, but he's not. Why? Ugh.
That was much more powerful than any of your previous attacks. Matter. Are you really that worn out from defending against my attacks?
Well, first off, it's painful to break your arm and fingers.
He's shaking.
Yeah.
Is he reaching some kind of limit? I've got to keep fighting. I'm sorry about this, but thanks for drawing it out. Look at him. He's furious I'm not using his power.
Dude, get him now.
I have to rely on his
He's
damn.
not doing anything.
No. I think he just.
You see,
I think Endeavor just wants you to win.
show that bastard that I reject his power and take. Not done yet.
Okay. What did he do?
What? What?
Oh. Oh.
No, dang it!
Oh.
So close.
Frick. What did he do?
Damn it. With your broken.
Oh my. It's
Why
like
are you
purple.
going this far? You think you can win with half your strength? Look at me, Todoroki. You haven't managed to put a single scratch on me yet.
Everything is
That's
self-inflicted.
true.
Come at me with all you've got.
Oh! Oh, Deku, let's
Best
go.
fight so far.
Really chill.
No way he'll be able to dodge me. The instant I lifted my right foot, he's coming. Imagine the
Wait.
egg in the microwave. It won't
Oh.
explode.
He's gonna punch him?
Come on, I've got
Oh my gosh, dude!
Oh! Oh my gosh! Ow!
He landed a hit on Todoroki.
Oh gosh!
No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Warrior knows that Recovery Girl will heal his wounds after the match, so he's being reckless and hurting himself. He's full of adrenaline. He probably doesn't even realize how much pain he's in. But those injuries are bad. They probably can't be healed in one go. Even
Make a fist, but
Oh
my gosh, dude!
Oh!
why are you putting yourself through this? I want to live up to people's expectations. I want to be able to smile while doing something good for them.
He looks so
I
broken.
want to be a pro. Whatever it takes to be a hero.
Now stand up. If you get hurt that easily, you can forget about beating All Might, or even a small-time villain.
Oh.
Please stop pushing him. He's only 5 years old.
He can take it. Get out of my way.
Word.
Shut up.
Ow.
I'm going to win this.
Because he's not giving it his all. That's Todoroki's problem.
I want to run away from this life.
Mom, what are you saying?
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then she pours boiling water on him.
I remember.
Moronic woman. To hurt you at such an important time.
Where did Mama go?
Huh? Oh. She hurt my masterpiece, so I put her in a hospital to keep you safe.
What side does it?
Yours. Your quirk, not his.
Oh, Deku's just trying to make him realize.
Children often do inherit quirks from their parents, or develop similar power sets. But the most important thing to remember is that a quirk is what you make of it, regardless of your history. You decide how you use it.
To use your power. To become who you want to be.
Oh my god!
Yes!
He's using his fire.
Oh!
When I do, I'll be a hero.
Yeah! Todoroki!
Yay! Look, they're both smiling at each other.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Dude, he didn't even do it for you.
Finally accepted your purpose?
LOL! Oh my word! You finally accepted your purpose?
With my...
Dude, he's so hot he's sweating.
Or crying.
No, he's sweating.
On his eyesight.
Oh, that shot.
Amazing. Why are you smiling? With those injuries, in this hopeless situation, you must be crazy.
Oh, he knows he's
Blame
crazy.
me for what happens next.
Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh. There's ice everywhere.
Oh my word! What the? Dude! This is awesome.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my.
What? Oh my gosh!
Happening down there.
He won't even. He's just like. That was so amazing.
That was insane.
You'll be a good hero. But these two are amazing.
What happened just now? What the heck is up with your students?
Oh. Is he out of bounds? Oh no, he's out. Oh, he did so good.
Oh my word.
Todoroki wins. He advances to the 3rd round.
Oh!
Oh my Todoroki origin.
Wow, that was
Oh my
was
goodness.
amazing.
Well,
Wait. That was amazing.
and Alexa's still like, meh, I don't care. I watched it.
No, she's glad she watched it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
That was epic. insane. And I love that Deku wasn't just trying to beat him. He was like trying to show him that he doesn't need to not use his left side to like disagree with his father or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to be his father, but using your left side, like his left side, is just like makes everything like more powerful.
It's not about where your quirk came from. It's about what you make of it.
Yeah. They're gonna be such good friends! I hope they become best friends.
So, I hope so.
Yay!
Now all we have to do is get Bakugo. Now all we have to do is get Bakugo's on Deku's side, but that's probably gonna take like 5 seasons.
They've been like, well, sort of frenemies. In the beginning, they were frenemies.
That
They
No.
were enemies.
I think
They're frenemies.
so. I think
On
Bakugo
Deku's
and
side.
Bakugo and Todoroki will go against each other for the final thing. That's my prediction. What's yours?
I think Deku's gonna still fight them.
Yeah, so I guess everyone's brackets messed up because everyone thought Deku was gonna win.
No, I said I didn't know,
Yeah, you said you didn't know, so you just
She looked up the video.
but I thought. No, I didn't.
I'm just messing with you.
The
Okay. That was just.
that was such a good fight.
That was like.
Just Deku being
It
a
was
hero.
like storyline and growth and epicness.
It was
and
literally.
sadness and happiness all in one.
It was literally
all in a beautiful fight.
It was just beautifully
the
done.
over top All Might fight mixed with mad story, like character development mixed with some other stuff too.
And fire and ice.
Dude, I'm just imagining how would that would have been if it was in subbed. Like just like how much more, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
But what do you even talk about now?
I don't even know.
We're literally speechless after that.
It was just so
Like all we can talk about is that fight. There's literally nothing
Yeah.
else in that
I mean,
in that video.
I don't know that there's really
Episode,
much to
I
say.
guess.
I think it's all just like,
I think one thing that's just interesting is these two characters who have met. Like, Deku knows. This is especially emotional for Deku because not only is like he a hero and he saves people, right? But Deku has to put everything, his all into everything that he does
yeah.
to do anything, right? We see him. He was quirkless and he tried so hard to be a hero, and he did everything he possibly could at all times.
Mhm.
He took notes. He studied. He did everything was required of him to get to where he is, and then he's given that quirk, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
And now, even though he has that overpowered quirk, he still writes down because he
And it
helps
still has to work.
everyone and stuff.
like crazy.
Because in the
Yeah.
battle, he said that he was trying to figure out stuff about Todoroki and stuff. So,
And it's just like, for Deku, it might be kind of annoying, or he might understand that, you have to use everything to get to where you are.
Yeah.
But also on the flip side, he's also got an emotion of everyone else is doing everything they possibly can to win.
yeah.
Like, Uraraka just tried so hard to win. And you're telling us, oh, you can beat us all with just half your power?
Mhm.
Like, that must be pretty annoying.
Mhm.
yeah.
But I don't think Todoroki could have beat Deku with half his power.
Well, that was the point. That's
Yeah.
what Deku was saying. It's like,
You can't beat everybody with just half your power.
Right.
You need to use all your power if you want to become a great hero.
and
Yeah.
he was like, if you did, you still would be like shamed upon because you wouldn't even use your full power. You wouldn't be able to use more than you can. You
I don't think he would be
wouldn't
shamed. I think he would be hated.
They wouldn't-
Yeah.
Like,
I think it'd just be seen as, like, stupid.
Yeah.
everyone
Like,
would
dude,
be
come
about,
on.
like, the villains could probably overpower him. Because
Mm.
if he became a pro hero and surpassed All Might, if he was still only using his left side when that entire dome thing happened and he was the only one there, he would have lost.
I mean, ice manipulation is really strong, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
obviously
was
there's so much
literally
more to it.
so mad when his dad was like, "Yes, you finally accepted your fate." I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to burn you to the ground.
Yeah. Someone needs to punch him. Anywho.
And then he's gonna go walk up to Todoroki, and Todoroki's like, I did not do that for you. I did that for myself because I want to become a great hero, and I don't need you.
Right.
Yeah.
He like oh my god,
Yeah.
a quirk isn't like you're not defined. By, like,
Imagine
or
she's
who
like,
gave you your quirk.
you finally accept yourself, and Todoroki's just like, no, I still hate you.
Yeah, and I think that just like shows how much one, just like how he kinda has like tunnel vision. Just so much like that. He was so focused on that.
Todoroki.
Yeah. But also just like how we say everything we're doing is just like with situations like that, he's trying to just like prove his father wrong, and just like he's doing this because of he's doing this to prove his father wrong, to overcome this problem. But really what he's doing is he's taking these problems and he's ingraining them in his entire life, that he's bringing them in, like, that he's not getting over the problem, that he's making it so it's completely ingrained in him that he can't do anything because he's just so overcome by this, like, so it's just like, instead of trying to beat the problem like he supposedly was supposed to doing, he was dragging it out, and instead of just like getting over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's kind of for Todoroki growing up. It's understandable why he like thinks this, but this doesn't solve like anything really.
Yeah.
Because he said, like,
If anything,
he barely remembered anything, so he probably didn't even remember that.
if
that
anything,
talk
this
that,
drags Endeavor more into his life,
Yeah.
because he still thinks of him as a child and not like something. With this, Todoroki can be like, no, this is my accomplishment. This is what I did
Yeah.
without you, and you don't get to take credit for it because I am the one who decided to do it. So
I really hope Deku and him become best friends.
Yeah.
I want them to be best friends.
Yeah, I think just like, while Uraraka and Ida are great, they're very, I think a lot of times in different ways, like, while on paper they seem more like Deku than Todoroki, I think when it really comes down to, like, there's so much different between the two of them. While they kind of like seem like they fit in more, just like, it's like how on paper him and Todoroki seem really different.
I think
When you really like look at how they interact and how things like that, like their motivations and all of those things just seem so different. But when you really think about, get to the heart of who they are, it's just how similar they're going to be, and how they're just going to bond over that, because it's just like, now they can do it not for just any certain reason, just because they want to be hero, because this is who they want to be, this is who they have worked to be.
right, and yeah, they definitely have the relatability of like, you have to work hard, and Todoroki hasn't necessarily been working that hard,
Yeah.
right? This guy just has an OP quirk. We haven't really seen much combat out of Todoroki. It's mostly just shoot my ice out,
Yeah.
keep shooting my ice out, keep shooting my ice out. It's very one-dimensional, and in a fight that's going to get read really easily, and eventually you just won't really be able to do anything unless you really diversify what your ice power can do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and sorry, Reedon.
Good.
Just like, he wouldn't be able to beat Bakugo like that.
No, yeah.
Because of the nature of his power. Just like, he didn't just give Todoroki this match. He probably just gave him the entire contest.
Todoroki?
Yeah, I mean,
Deku
gave Todoroki. Like, now he has a real chance of beating Deku with his firepower. Bakugo.
See, I don't know. I think Bakugo could still beat Todoroki. I think it's a lot more even now.
Yeah.
I think with just ice, Bakugo beats him.
Yeah.
But even with just his ice, I feel like Ida would be able to beat him. Like, I feel like more people would be able to beat him if he just used his ice power.
I don't know if Ida could beat him.
Because Ida could just outspeed the ice, right?
I feel like...
But also, he doesn't seem to have a lot of combat.
I feel like...
We just haven't seen much. The one round he would have had combat,
That's so depressing.
he had manipulated. So.
Oh my word!
I think maybe like Tokoyami could beat it. Maybe if he could get out of the ice fast enough with Dark Shadow, then yeah. But that would depend on a couple things.
I mean, shadows can go through ice, right?
I feel
No,
like,
it's a physical object type thing. It's weird.
I feel like Bakugo has way more combat technique than Todoroki has. Like, he can fight way
Bakugo's,
better.
Compared to everyone else in this, he's got insanely high combat prowess.
Yeah,
compared to anyone else.
And that's the difference between him and Todoroki. Todoroki was
Todoroki's
so,
had
and like, his power was just so crazy, so huge, so powerful and OP. It's just like, he didn't need to work at it. And Bakugo,
or that's what
he could, he doesn't seem to need to work on it. It's just like, he just like kind of happens. But just like, Bakugo, even though his power is so powerful, and it'll be able to beat most people with just his power, just like Todoroki, he still worked on it, and worked on his fighting skills, and really just put in a lot more effort than Todoroki is. And I think part of that is just because he was so focused on not becoming like his father. He was so consumed in that, he didn't become the hero he could have been. Right. I think if he had put in the effort that Bakugo and Deku did, he could have easily beat Bakugo. Yeah. Like, he could easily beat him.
He could easily, He might still, because it was...
Yeah, but it's a lot... Like, it's a lot more likely for Bakugo to beat him.
And I mean, Bakugo's quirk in comparison to, like, Todoroki's, it's not even, like, super OP.
Yeah.
But what's made it so powerful is how Bakugo has incorporated into his overall combat style. Yeah. And he just made it so extremely versatile. Yeah. Like, someone else who's maybe, like, take Mineta, he gets that quirk explosion type thing. And, you know, he goes into every fight, it's like, and just shoots off the explosions, right? And doesn't really, maybe he doesn't even think about going into the air or trying to manipulate the aerodynamics of that quirk to kind of understand.
Yeah, in a way, the support has helped Bakugo. In a way, but because he wants to train to be, like the people who are like, you're so good and stuff. Because that can push him towards his goal, like to help him get
maybe I think he's just a driven person.
Yeah.
Who wants to win.
And
so while that does
he
confirm that, I feel like whether he would have had that or not, he still would have been definitely training.
So he trains to do it so he can stay where everyone's like, you're so good.
Yeah. That's also kind of like what we were talking about in like Tower of God, how power makes you pressure to be better. But also it's just so, one of the big differences is that Todoroki hasn't made his quirk his own.
Right.
He's
made half of it his own.
Yeah. And it's just like he's been so focused, he didn't take the time to appreciate his full quirk.
He didn't even think of, I don't even think he thought of either side of his own. I feel like he thought of his ice side as his mom.
He just
and his other side as his dad.
I mean,
I think he used it to his own extent, but I still think he personally thought, like, I got this from my mom and I got this from my dad. He didn't really think, like, this is my quirk.
Yeah. We don't... That could be the case. We don't have any sentiments of that, but... I mean, that conclusion could definitely be made as well.
Yeah. But just, like, one of the things that makes Bakugo such a powerful fighter is just how his own that quirk is. Like, he has, he's accepted every part of it. He thinks it through. Even his costume, the way he designed it, just shows how much he really puts effort and how much he thinks about it. And how much he really knows about his quirk. And
because his hand was shaking.
Well, not that. His costume and how he just, built in that thing to collect that stuff and make it better.
Like, because if he had used just his hand in that battle against Deku, he wouldn't have been able to make that huge explosion without, shaking. Because... But that could sweat, and it doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
And explodes it.
Yeah. So
I'm just making it more clear.
Just man, the animation, so freaking good. When Todoroki is popping off, everything was so awesome, and the music was good too. and
Like-
just like the ice going everywhere and like surrounding Deku.
And then
I thought,
there's that.
I thought that animation choice where the ice was kind of more cubed was a weird decision.
Oh,
I thought it was cool, but I thought it was different.
and the most perfect point was when we went outside and we saw the tree guy and the other guy, and they were just sitting there like,
What the heck?
I loved them.
Yes. Oh, and then they tried to stop them too, and they were just like too powerful to even stop them.
broke
Like
through
the
the
cement
barriers.
guy tried it and then
It
And
obliterated.
honestly, it was just like so awesome how Deku was still standing. He was outside the boundaries, but he was still standing.
So
then he
Deku got
fell over.
blasted by Todoroki and just went flying back, and
Well, he was getting there, but then like the whole explosion,
yeah.
I think.
I think the walls kind of hurt Deku more than Todoroki. 'Cause
Yeah.
Todoroki just went... It's crazy, because that was a lot of...
Yeah,
Power.
but also we're gonna have to see like what injuries he sustained from that and what the consequences of it are.
and
Yeah. I wonder... The show could go in either direction, just saying like, oh, he can be healed. Or they could be like, yo, you went way too far.
yeah, I mean, like, how powerful is this fire? Because like his ice was barely like his ice wasn't near as powerful as his fire because the fire wasn't like running up him, like flying over
Yeah,
him.
I mean, we've
And-
already
and
seen
the
how
other
freaking
scenes-
OP his ice is, so we can just... If
Yeah.
as long
Yeah,
as
but
they're
the ice was like barely over him compared to the fire.
Yeah.
well, the fire is heating him.
Yeah.
And the ice
Yeah.
is cooling him.
Um.
So if he's doing both, he can just output insane amounts, theoretically,
Mhm.
which is terrifying.
I hope that that his power like that he went over, because I feel like if he didn't, that would be like so OP.
Deku?
No, Todoroki.
No, I think Todoroki is literally just insanely OP.
Yeah.
Well, that's annoying.
I think
now.
he can literally regulate the weaknesses of his quirk.
Yeah.
And
And he has plenty of weaknesses. Todoroki is not like the god fighter. You know. Anyone with like massive amount of speed can probably still deal with Todoroki.
Also, he doesn't have much fighting prowess.
Like if you get in close, it's gonna be a lot harder to deal with him. For Todoroki to deal
Like
with
the
him.
Vine Girl could probably very easily beat him,
Maybe.
or someone like with her type of ability.
Todoroki's really strong. Don't get me wrong, but there are ways to fight against him. So.
Yeah. It's just Deku doesn't have
One of the strongest
of
things
work.
about Todoroki is just he can
Well,
literally always do his power.
the Vine Girl
It's like an air
probably
conditioner.
wouldn't actually beat him because his fire side just burned the vines and then
I said the same thing about the electricity, but apparently
yeah,
that
and
wasn't
in
very
animes
logical.
they kind of forget that electricity
okay.
can like burn stuff.
Yeah. No, but like if he got wrapped around in vines, he would just burn it off.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we did see kind of, they're talking about how most of the explosions wasn't caused by anything but his fire, is what they were saying.
They were saying that the air was rapidly cooled, and then when air molecules are cooled, it becomes more dense.
Yeah.
And then when you heat it up, it expands rapidly, and that's what causes the explosion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that means the fire was really hot, basically.
Basically, yeah.
And he was just using his ice for so long.
Yeah. Man.
That one image of like him realizing that like his fire, like he can use it, was so beautifully done. When Deku was just smiled, but like
When they're both smiling.
And they're like-
yes, it was just
The music just welled, and it was like...
it was just so amazing.
And then his father ruined it.
And then his
Yeah.
and then it sounded like you finally accept your friend. Like frick you.
I'm just like, so beat him up!
And then when Deku and him were smiling at each other,
I kind of just want.
it was just like such like a powerful moment.
I kind of wanted Todoroki just go and blast his father like
Oh my gosh.
out
Probably
of
got
the
disqualified.
stadium. And then,
Yeah. Because no one else knows about the stuff that
The
happened.
rivalry, yeah.
No, not the rivalry. The stuff about
Well, yeah.
his father. So, man, fantastic episode. Those are some good
Yeah.
My Hero Academia episodes this week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of My Hero Academia. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you thought. Helps out the channel a lot. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.